What is going on, guys? Today we've got another Heroes from the World Cup, and it is going to be Papin. The beautiful 90 rated striker was an 89, so just a +1 for him. By the looks of it, I think that is everything he's got. He is still a 3-star, 4-star, and still looks very, very deadly in front of goal. We have got one alternative position, which I believe is just a centre forward. He is 5'9" with a high medium. We have got solid player, power header, and outside of the foot shot, and here are his stats. So the chemistry style you want to go for, if I can find it, I think Papin actually have the update now. Brilliant. So I believe engine is what everybody wants for him, but again, I don't quite get why. They're saying it's because the explosive. Personally, I'm not a fan. I will probably try out the explosive in a different review just to see if that has been fixed, but we've gone with the marksman. In terms of what the marksman gets you is the 98 shooting, 91 dribbling, and 81 physicality, keeping him at a controlled run rate. That personally is my favorite. Again, the engine would give you the explosive, 89 pace, as well as 94, 97 agility balance, and a bit more on that passing. He's already got pretty much top end shooting, so there is arguments that you don't necessarily need that full boost there. Maybe a bit more on the strength is always good, and he has got a power header in terms of his traits, and the head and accuracy being 91. So let's go and have a look and see if Papin's worth it. He's coming in at a whopping 135. Let's kick this off then. Let's have a look at Papin and see what we're actually looking at. 135,000 coins. I feel like he probably will go down a little bit more as well. I'll have to have a look what his gold card's like in terms of price now, which is a whopping 45,000 coins. So for only a +1, I can see him definitely being downgraded. And what on earth is that? I get that it's kind of the animations, but I've not got the ball. That should definitely be a foul. Papin pulling the strings. We've gone for a little bit of a high-risk ball there. There he is. That's a good take from him. Can't get it back. Definitely a two-man striker forces would have been a better option for him personally. Little 1-2 from Papin. We're going to try and find him. Papin got the pace. Ah, it's rule breaker PK every time here. Oh my... Wait, what? How on earth did it go like that? That's a cracking save from Van der Sar, but what on earth? Come on, Papin. We want that centre-back to come to here. Left foot across, and it's a cracking finish. Like I say, if you can get him in front of goal, there is no way that he misses. His striking is just beautiful. It is sometimes a little bit of a challenge to get him in front, obviously depending on what striker you're used to. The Haalands, the Mbappes, the Ronaldos, they're all very different in their own right, but Papin in front of net is definitely a goal scorer and a half. Little 1-2. Looking for that ball back if we can. There's the fruit. Oh, it's just every time. You almost have to make it that perfect ball. But every time you wait that 1 second too long, it's just one touch. Just too much. Good play from him. Dembele looking for it back. It's into Papin. Round the keeper if we can, and it's a stunner again. Van der Sar doesn't know what to do. It's a beautiful second goal that I thought, to be honest, we may have screwed up a little bit. Back into his feet, going for a bit of Dembele, using his wingers as much as possible. We get the through ball into Dembele, who's going to look for it again. He's going to roll it back. Little touch on the inside, great dribbling. Little chip off the forehead of Van der Sar, and then he's on the counter attack. Oh, go on, he's got to give a hit and hope. It's definitely hopeful. Oh, it's beautiful. Touch, chip, Vinny. Somebody finish it. It's a must. It's an absolute must. Is Rainbow flicked? No, it's just a kick up in the air. He's done him with a little flick. Good little run through from him. He's going to try and find Vinny over the top. Little left foot. Nearly drops for him. Oh, and he goes through him. So going into Papin's overall review, solid card to be honest. In front of goal, absolute magician. Very, very top end. Obviously, like I say, engine is winning the votes at the moment. Again, if you're liking the explosive, that will work. I think it gives him the bit of pace. Gets obviously a bit more on that passing, which is always good. His shooting is pretty top end already, and it gives him a bit of agility balance. So again, that could work down to his favour and give him that little bit of sparkle ready to go against that defenders. Would have loved him with a 4-star star skill. I think that's something that he is missing. But in front of goal, he's got an absolute tank of a finish. We've seen it time and time again. I do think two strikers is good for him because he does get a little bit outweighed when it's against somebody like a Virgil and a Rudiger. We know that they normally bring the pacey, very, very strong centre-backs, and sometimes it can just be that little bit overpowering for a one striker who isn't necessarily in that sort of stocky zone and is more on the pace side of stuff and maybe just a little bit more on the dribbling side. So again, it's how you play personally. I think he still gets in front of goal, definitely works well with wingers, play it out wide, play it back into him. The 1-2s are magical with him. With the passing upgrade, it'll always be nice as well. But personally for me, I do prefer the controlled at the moment. We'll definitely give the explosive a go and see how much it's changed in terms of when I've used it before. Hopefully they have really kind of revitalized it because it was completely unusable the last time I did use it. So hopefully that is a big upgrade. Overall wise, I think 125k is coming down in price again. I think he probably will hit under the 100k mark at some point. I think brand new, it's not being packed every single moment of the day, so he will drop down definitely. I think if you could get him anywhere between, I'd say 70 to 90, you've got yourself a nice card. Still players out there that will be better. Haaland is still definitely more meta at the moment, but for a Marvel card, I will not complain at that. Overall wise, I'd give him a solid 9. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you do like and subscribe on this though. Check out the videos on the left hand side, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.